Hello everyone, myself Mrugendra Bhojraj Poddar, working as an assistant professor, Department of Pharmaceutics at Sri Ville Parle Keloni Mandal, Institute of Pharmacy Dhule, affiliated under Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University Lonere, District Raigad. In this video, I am going to discuss about one of the part of biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics, that is one compartment open model for intravenous bolus. Disclaimer: this presentation is made for educational purpose only and not meant for any commercial interest. The information provided in this presentation by presenter is taken from his own personal experience and understanding and from the references quoted at the end of presentation. Learning objectives. After completion of this video, the student should able to learn about the different pharmacokinetic models like compartment model, non-compartment model, mammillary, quaternary models. The descriptions involved in one compartment open model for IV bolus. The equations and derivations which is used to estimate the different pharmacokinetic parameters in IV bolus, and graphical representation of different parameters to show the different rate and order of reaction. Let us start with introduction of model. Model is nothing but the representation of things in better way. It is a hypothetical things. We just take one example related to cloth shop. If the cloths are wear to different models, then we think that how can I see if I wear it? If the cloths are arranged in a shelf, then it is not easy to understand. But same cloths wear to any dummy model, then we easily understand about the pattern of cloth, about the type of cloth and so on. So the model is representation in better way. Pharmacokinetic model, in that we assume the different parameters related to ADME. It may define as it gives the clear way to explain theoretically or mathematically the movement of drug, the journey of drug throughout the body, and compute all the pharmacokinetic parameters like ADME. This pharmacokinetic model is utilized for the easy to describe, analyze and interpret the data in kinetics. This model also utilized for determination of drug behavior, starting from the administration of drug up to the excretion of drug. There are different types of models like dependent, non-dependent, compartment model, non-compartment model. Compartment model having a different types like mammillary and quaternary. It may differ as per the arrangement of different compartments. Mammillary models are arranged a different compartment in parallel way, while quaternary models are nothing but we arrange a compartment in a series like a train. Pharmacokinetics one compartment open model for IV bolus is also called as intravenous slug. See the picture. We administered the drug by intravenous route directly into the systemic circulation, and the whole drug is distributed inside the body within 1 to 3 minutes only. As name indicates as one compartment, so body is act as a single compartment here, and the drug is distributed from the central compartment, that is blood. Consider we administered the 500 mg drug inside the one single compartment, that is blood, by IV route with the help of syringe and needles. At that time, the whole 100% concentration drug may present inside the blood. After 1 hour, if we observe, the concentration of drug will be decreases, because as name indicates as it is a open model. So as absorptions will take place, the elimination of drug will also take place side by side. Again, as the time increases, the concentration of drug will decreases, After 3 hours, again the concentration of drug decreases, and after 4 hours, again the concentration of drug inside the body will decreases, because at that after absorption the elimination is going on. If we observe this diagram, initially the concentration is maximum, that is 500 mg. After 1 hour the concentration will decreases. After 2 hours again the concentration will decreases, and after 4 hours there is a complete excretion of drug from the body. So IV bolus indicates as it may shows first order kinetics. First order kinetics will represent as which is depends on the concentration of drug. As concentration of drug increases, the rate of reaction, the order of reaction will also increases. But here in that case, initially at 0 hours the concentration of drug will be increases, and as the time will increases the concentration of drug will be decreases. So it may shows first order kinetics. One compartment open model for intravenous bolus is also called as intravenous slug. See the model of one compartment open model. See, there is this bracket will indicates as a single compartment. In that case, the body is act as a single compartment where we consider blood or other body tissues is considered as a first compartment or single compartment from which the distribution of drug or metabolism of drug or excretion of drug will takes place. This arrow will indicates as it is a open model. If there is a absence of arrow, then it will shows it is closed model. But if this arrow indicates as it is a open model, ready to distribute the drug, ready to metabolize the drug, ready to excrete the drug from the body. Ke indicates as the rate of elimination. As we know, there are different types of compartment model like mammillary or quaternary. Both are distinguished as per their arrangement of the compartments. If the compartments are arranged in a series like a train one by one, then it is called as quaternary model. If the compartments are arranged in a parallel way, then it is called as mammillary models. One compartment and two compartment, we can't distinguish whether it is mammillary or quaternary. But if it is more than three or more than three, then we identify whether it is mammillary or quaternary. In that case, the one compartment, so body is considered as a single compartment. Blood is act as a single compartment here, in which in IV bolus we introduce the drug directly into the systemic circulation. So there is no movement of drug from the site of administration to systemic circulation. So that's why there is no absorption here. The absorption is totally negligible. There is no absorptions will takes place in case of IV bolus, because we directly administer to the systemic circulation. And this open will indicates as the drug is ready to move for next step, either up to the elimination. So Ke will indicates as the rate of elimination, and elimination is always follows first order kinetics, while remaining absorptions may follow zero order or first order, depends on the type of dosage form. For example, IV infusion is there, so we administered the drug in same manner, in constant way, so it is considered as a zero order kinetics. Or sustained release or control release dosage form may show zero order kinetics, but other than that, like a conventional dosage form or IV injection is there, it may follows first order kinetics. Now let us see the equations and derivations required for pharmacokinetics one compartment open model for IV bolus injection. See the models. There is a single compartment, that is blood is act as a single compartment from which this arrow will indicates as again the eliminations will takes place. So that's why it is open model. Central compartment is act as a blood, and this arrow Ke will represent as the rate of elimination, which will shows the model is open one. In IV bolus, there is a one equation, basic equation is there, dx upon dt is equal to rate in minus rate out. Rate in indicates as the rate of absorption minus rate out, it means rate of elimination, where the dx upon dt is equal to the rate of reaction. So in IV bolus there is a absence of absorptions because the drug is directly enter into the systemic circulation, so there is no absorption, there is no rate in. So that's why the equation is dx upon dt is equal to minus kex, equation number 2, where x will indicates as the amount of drug present in body, ke indicates as the elimination rate constant, where minus sign indicates as the drug is lost from the body. In IV bolus, there are three pharmacokinetic parameters we need to determine it. First is elimination rate constant, second is elimination half-life, and third one is clearance. These pharmacokinetic parameters are only depends on the elimination, because there is no absorption, so there is no absorptions parameter. Only parameters are related with elimination. We discuss first parameters, that is elimination rate constants. We already discussed the basic equation, that is dx upon dt is equal to minus kex. Now second step, we need to go for integration. So both variables are same. In case of integration, we need to do the both variables are same side. So that's why we just convert the x from here to here, and the equation is likewise dx upon x is equal to minus ke into dt, equation number 3. Now we integrate the equation number 3. Integrate dx upon x is equal to x0 minus ke integration of dt, where x0 will indicate as initial concentration of drug, that is constant one. If we take initial concentration 500 mg, then it is this 500 mg will constant for every time. So during the integration there is one term will arrive called as x0. Next step is we just convert this integrate into log form. So log x is equal to x0 minus ket. As we know, integration of dt is nothing but t only, and integration of dx upon x is equal to log x only. This is the basic equation. So from this equation 4 we'll get the equation number 5. Just remove the integration, that's it. Now after the equation 5, we just change into the exponential form of equation number 5. Exponential is nothing but just convert in the form of power form, that's it. Exponential is nothing but power form conversion. After the exponential form to the equation number 5, we'll get the equation number 6, that is x is equal to x0 e to the power of minus ket. Small e will represent as log base, while capital E will represent as elimination rate. Now multiply both sides by log to the base 10. Log x is equal to log x0 minus ket upon log 10, that is equation number 7. Now put the value of log 10, that is 2.303 into the equation number 7. You will get equation number 8. So the equation is log x is equal to log x0 minus ket upon 2.303, where the x0 will represent as initial concentration of drug, t is nothing but the time, and x is nothing but the amount of drug present in body. Convert the equation number 8 in the form of concentration. Just x is replaced by c to convert into the concentration form. You will get the equation number 9, that is log c is equal to log c minus ket upon 2.303. This equation number 9 is a final equation to determine the elimination rate constant, which is first pharmacokinetic parameter. Now the second parameter is elimination half-life, which is indicated by T half. There is one equation only to determine the elimination half-life, that is T half is equal to 0.693 upon Ke, where K is nothing but the elimination rate constant. The elimination half-life is defined as the period of time required for concentration of particular substance or a drug to decrease to half of its initial dose in the body. We just need to write the definition and single equation, that's it. Now the third parameters, that is clearance. We already discussed about the clearance during the renal clearance, non-renal clearance and so on. So there is one formula for clearance. Clearance is equal to the rate of elimination upon percent drug concentration, that is nothing but the concentration of drug present in blood. So in basic equation we know that the rate of elimination is equal to dx upon dt. We just put this value in equation number 1. You will get the equation number 2, that is Cl is equal to dx upon dt upon C. Dx upon dt is nothing but the rate of elimination. Again from the basic equation we know that the dx upon dt is equal to minus Ket for Bolus 1. So again put the same value, dx upon dt is equal to minus Kex in equation number 2. You will get the equation number 3, that is clearance is equal to minus Kex upon C. That is nothing but the equation number 3. Also we know that the volume of distribution is equal to x upon C, or x upon C is equal to volume of distribution. So we just replace the value of x upon C is equal to Vd from equation number 3. By putting this value in equation number 3, you will get the final equation, that is clearance is equal to minus Ke Vd. That's it. That is the final equation for to determine the clearance, which is third parameter of pharmacokinetic parameter utilized for IV bolus. Now graphs for pharmacokinetics one compartment open model for IV bolus. As we discussed, the introduction of drug by IV route into the human body directly into the systemic circulation, it may follows the first order kinetics. So this is nothing but the regular plot, follows one compartment kinetics and given by rapid IV injection. So initial concentration of a drug is high, and as time increases the concentration of drug will be decreases. Practically you will observe some curve. So this curve, it is difficult to determine the slope. That's why we apply for the log, and this curve will convert in the form of straight line. Then you will get the semi logarithm plot for the rate of elimination is one compartment model. So curve is convert in the form of straight line by applying logarithm. Thank you so much.